This is the world's tallest, fastest, and longest launch wing coaster, or at least it would be if it hadn't been made in Planet Coaster 2, where Update 9 has just released and Frontier were kind enough to give me early access to it. While my content creator colleagues likely got busy with the new arcade, which I must admit look very cool, I decided to focus on other features of the update instead: the new LSM track piece for the B&M Wing Coaster and fake B&M track. Hello everyone, I am Yan, your favorite friendly Frenchman, and welcome to this special Update 9 Coaster Blueprint video. Remember to give it a like if you're enjoying what you see and to subscribe to the channel for more like this, including episodes of my Mega Park series. And now, on with the show! So, where to begin? Usually I'd start by building the layout right away, but I've always dreaded one thing with wing coasters, which has been the reason why I hadn't attempted one until now. Their stations are double-sided, which with Planet Coaster 2's bulky stations isn't ideal. That's alright, I'm always up for a challenge. Let's start by covering our ride platform entirely with themed flooring and walls, and don't forget to add some trims as well as the warning strips on top of that too. After that, it's time to focus on getting the rows right, and for that I recommend using the world axis, then building the in-game side first, and for that it's best to have a station with the entrance and exit on the same side. Once you're done with your in-game side, time to advance duplicate it to the other side of your station on the world axis and make sure it's well placed according to your warning strips. To finish that, we'll create some custom air gates with signposts scaled down to match the width of the in-game air gates, then add some signs for your rows. In my case there are 5, and there we go, we've got pre-grouping spaces on either sides now. But we've got to get our peeps to that side and back from it, so let's start working on the stairs and bridge that lead there. For that, we're burying the in-game operator booth underneath our stairs, don't tell HR please, then add some beams and a floor of your choosing. With one done, you can copy it over to the other side of the station and widen it if necessary to fit perfectly within the vacant space there. Make sure that your bridge is at least 2.05 meters tall, that's always my reference point as it is the minimum legal doorway height here in France. And there we go, with the hardest part that I dreaded for so long now done, time to cover that station with a roof, and my theme for today is going to be something rather tropical, hence the setting. After that, time to add the operator booth to make you forget that the real one is stuck under the stairs forever, like a darker version of Harry Potter. And I've also added a boat hanging from the ceiling as the centerpiece of the station. Now it's time to add a bit of themed clutter like barrels, boxes, and plants, and don't forget to do the lighting for the whole place, then wrap it all up with some rock work and landscaping outside. That's our station done, and of course you can follow these steps yourself without necessarily using my theme to make your own B&M Wing Coaster station, which also applies to a 4D coaster by the way, if anyone's brave enough to try one of those. Alright, we've got our station now, but let's look at the trains that it will welcome. They're those wonky wooden planes powered by big barrels with water coming out of them, which is what will propel the vehicles, hence the name of the ride, Tropical Blast. But for now, it's not much of a tropical blast, is it? It's much more a lonely station in the middle of the water, so let's start working on our launched B&M Wing Coaster's layout, shall we? For it to be launched, we need a launch, and that's why Update 9 motivated me to build this. It's completely new in Planet Coaster 2. I've also added a unique airtime bump at the end of the launch inspired by Pipeline at SeaWorld Orlando, after which our coaster reaches its top speed of 111 kilometers an hour or 69 miles per hour. Nice! After that, it reaches its max height thanks to a 45-meter tall Immelman. That's 147 freedom units for you feet lovers out there, which is super tall for an inversion, and it gives a ton of hang time at its apex. Then, continuing the theme of huge inversions, we have a massive zero-G roll, which then leads to a camelback, both providing a crazy amount of weightlessness. Next up is a cool dive loop diving into another camelback, ending in a forceful helix around the ride's first inversion. This then transitions into a fast barrel roll and 2 back-to-back airtime bumps as our happy ending to finally take a breather during a calm helix and end up into the brakes. What an intense and exciting layout we have here, and you might think it's short, but it's actually the longest launched wing coaster in the world with 1,014 meters of track or 3,327 feet, that's 16,635 toes. What? Fun fact, it also makes this the longest coaster I've worked on. I usually work on projects of regional scale in my mega park, so it's very refreshing to be able to go all out with a massive layout. But yes, this is the whole layout, so let's start doing the custom supporting then. And to start this off, you might have realized that I did not use an in-game catwalk for the launch, and that's because I wanted to make this a custom runway looking one with themed supports. After that, we transition into classic thick B&M supports, and speaking of thickness, look at this new thick alternate track that they added to all the B&Ms in Update 9. I really appreciate them updating older models like that, or the Intamin hydraulic launched coasters too. But I'm getting sidetracked. Those supports are honestly pretty simple A-frames most of the time, except for low to the ground straight track sections. In fact, my favorite supports are those little tiny ones after the dive loop, which are inspired by a support I've seen on Thunderbird at Holiday World. And don't forget the transfer track, of course, because even if it won't be of use in the middle of the sea here, it might be useful when you download this as a blueprint with the share code in the description. Just before you go and download that though, let me add the finishing touches around the ride. There we go, we have rock work, a little foliage, some boats, this little near-miss rock structure at the bottom of the dive loop, and this checkerboard bamboo banner at the end of the ride. And there we go, my friends, our fastest, tallest, and longest launched B&M Wing Coaster project is now complete, and I'm really happy with how that turned out, and I really hope you enjoyed it too. I present to you Tropical Blast. And voila! This is our not-so-little project to celebrate the release of Planet Coaster 2's 9th update. If you've enjoyed this one, leave a like on the video as it helps support the channel a ton, and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this and the upcoming episodes of my Mega Park series, which you can catch up on right now. If you want to use this coaster in your own projects, find the share code in the description, where you will also find your invite link to join my Discord server, the Yan HQ. And if you appreciate my hard work, consider supporting the channel by becoming a channel supporter. You can see all of the legends who joined already within my Mega Park, and if you'd like to join the fun and add your name in there, the link to do so is in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Yan, your favorite friendly Frenchman, and as always, you've been awesome, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.